Subhanallah, walhamdulillah. Glory be to God, the Creator, and all praises for Him. These are the first fruits of this hawthorn tree. There's more on this same tree up there. What else do I see here? That, subhanallah, is a caterpillar disguised and camouflaged against this leaf. Subhanallah, how beautiful does that look? Can you see the lines on that caterpillar designed to make it look like the lines of the leaf? Wow. Subhanallah. Glory to Allah, the one who created this caterpillar and this leaf. Designed them to match together. This was no accident, no trial and error. Now this is part of a tiny forest planted on the 6th of February 2023. This is the tallest of the whips that have grown the tallest. It's a willow. The hawthorn with the berries is also quite tall. I would say about 10 feet high. You can see many other willows here. This is an oak. So this oak is about just under 5 foot tall. All planted on the same day. There's a birch behind it which is also about 10 feet tall, twice as tall as the oak. There's a hazel here. Have I seen catkins on one of these hazels? Can't see it now. There's catkins on this birch. So 2.5 years ago, on the 6th of February 2023, all of these were planted. Here's plums. It's the first wild plums, probably buckthorn on this, about 5 foot tall tree. And there's, I don't know what the name of this thing is here, but this has also got fruit. Another plum there, about 6 foot tall tree. So it's about a tennis-sized okay, here's another caterpillar, very colourful, not so camouflaged here. Where you play tennis, it's called a tennis court, a tennis court area. So 3 sections here, 1, 2, 3. This one's hasn't done so well, so they've fenced it around to stop pets and people from damaging it. So the trees in there are still growing, haven't done as well as these 2 sections. All of this planted on the same day. Tennis court sized area of land with about 600 1-year-old baby trees planted by the community around this park. Here's a Scotch pine on the edge. Now these were one of the smallest saplings that we planted. It's not grown as tall, but eventually, if it survives, it will be the tallest thing here. And there's another oak here. So these are about 3 foot high. There's a beech there, also about 3 foot high. The willows have shot up, I don't know, more than 15, approaching 20 foot tall, the tallest willow, but many willows here, and they're all quite tall. Here's a hazel that's about 10 foot tall. And this looks like a crab apple. Again, about 6-7 feet tall. It's planted very densely. It's quite difficult to get into the middle of this now. You can see a few more Scots pines in the middle there, about 4 foot tall. So they are starting to go up. They'll grow a bit slowly at this point, but they will be the tallest eventually. More hazels, more of these things with beautiful red fruit, which I don't know the name of. There's another wild plum, another oak, and there's a holly. There's a few hollies. There's a holly here. Again, the hollies are quite small now. They're probably the smallest trees in the tiny forest at the moment. But they will also grow quite tall. Not as tall as the Scots pines and the willows. There's another holly there. There's quite a lot of hollies. They're quite tough, so most of them have survived. They will compete with each other. Not all of them will be surviving in the long run, but the toughest will still be here, and they'll be very dense. So that's why it's a forest, and it's a small area. That's why it's a tiny forest. Praise be to God, and all thanks to Him that I was able to be a part of this. Every leaf praises God, glorifies Him. And those who planted it and who took care of it, they will get the reward of this glorification. And every leaf that a caterpillar eats, that is like charity for those who planted it and those who look after it.